I had my finger in that many pies. I've forgotten what pie tastes like. Feels really good to be out. Probably my favourite spot. It's also one of the first places I went wild camping. That's where I pitched up for the first time up here. That was back in the day before I jumped into YouTube. And I've been back many times since. Looks like they've had a good night as well. Look at that. I don't think there's a better view than that. So I was going to release a tent video for you today, but I can't not address the response that I've had to my last video. So a few days back I put it out to the world that I've been struggling a little bit. I do feel much better for getting things off my chest and for talking. However, one thing I've learned is that when you talk, you probably need to talk to a few more people, because my mum and my sister, family and friends, they all saw the video same time as you did. And so the phone was going apeshit. So I should have really let them know, should have really given them some kind of warning. So that last video is definitely not my regular kind of content. In fact, it couldn't be any further from it. However, apparently the response that it's had is phenomenal. Joe's told me it's had about 3,000 comments so far. Joe's read a load of the comments and she's been absolutely blown away by the lovely support from you guys. I've not had a look at the comments yet myself. I want to get my head in a good place before I dip my toes in. Just want to say thanks again for everyone's support. But when the time's right, I will read and respond to them all. I can stare at that all day. So obviously I've been thinking quite a lot about how I've got to this situation. And this is all new to me, really. Since I was a kid, you've been trained to do well at school, go and get the best job you can, do as you're told, work for the big corporations and just toe the line and conform. So me and Joe, we've got 5 kids between us. Louise and Matthew, I told them the same thing, work hard at school, get the best job you can. The younger 2, my outlook's changed on life. I've told them, do whatever makes you happy. And that is what this was for me. I never realised that I'd get such a great opportunity to do what makes me happy all of the time. So when I went full-time YouTube, I wanted to be the best that I could be. And so you go looking for advice from these gurus on YouTube that tell you, how to succeed. And to be fair, these gurus on YouTube are just people like me, self-proclaimed. Apparently I'm a guru when it comes to camping and tents, but just a normal bloke really that does a bit of homework and shows you products. Don't make me an expert. So following that advice, started digging into the analytics, doing short form videos, trying this, trying that. I had my finger in that many pies. I've forgotten what pie tastes like. So now, I'm just going to go back to basics. Declutter a little bit and get rid of the things that I don't really need. So I'm just going to focus on the main YouTube channel. That advice that I got, to split things up a little bit, the gear on one channel and the trips on the other. I didn't get to where I've got from having 2 channels. I've always done a mix of gear reviews and camping trips and stuff like that. So I'm going to go back to how it was before. Keep it much simpler. I've also added an off switch. Need to set some parameters. I can't be doing YouTube 24/7. I've got to treat it like any other job really, otherwise it consumes you. However, I am self-employed, so there will be times when you've got to put your customer first, or you've got to seize an opportunity to grow your business. But that doesn't mean that I've got to live and breathe it. I need to take time out for myself, time out for my family, and not constantly thinking about what the next video is going to be. So believe it or not, I'm in my 40s now. I don't want to generalise, but the majority of people that watch my videos are men, 30s, 40s and 50s. And I don't know if any of you feel the same as me, but you get your house, have kids, and then you just have to go chasing the pounds and go to work to make sure your kids have got nice things. Then you get to that ripe old age when your kids have grown up a bit, they don't want to know you. And you want something that's just for you. Your own little adventure again. I probably should have just bought that MG sports car. Instead, this is my midlife crisis. Anyway, put far too much work into this to throw the towel in. So I am still going to be making videos, but I'm going to make the videos that I want to make when I want to make them. I do still obviously have a few commitments, so I've got to do 2 videos a month for the world's best website platform. But other than that, it's just a case of doing enough just to keep ticking over and find the enjoyment in it again. Although just getting the camera out like this, it's really simple stuff. I'm enjoying myself today. Just want to say thanks again for everyone's support. I just want to say, if anybody else is going through a tough time at the minute and you're bottling it up like I did, letting it out and talking to someone really helps. I'm feeling much better for it. So yeah, just hang in there. And a problem, shared is a problem halved, as they say. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. Lots of love from me and Joe. See you next time.